First of all, I want to say thank you so much to those of you who commented and liked my band's new music video. And I want to remind you guys to check it out for a free cast. Click the description in the link and the comment pinned down below. So on with the video. Thanks, guys. Welcome to the latest edition of Totally Legit Gameplay, and I have to introduce one of the most totally legit players. He is completely infamous for his ways, commanderGee. And in fact, the way he is totally legit is so subtle. He has fooled a lot of the community in believing he is a very good player without being totally legit. He was actually featured in one of StealSpeak's, my video channel's first two videos. And in fact, he made it into the best Supreme Commander 2 clan, MM, for a brief moment until they found out he's totally legit. They found that out. It took a while, and you cannot blame them because it is so subtle. And in the clip I will show you, you won't even be able to tell. Now, I used to play this guy all the time back when he was known as Matador, and I could not understand why he would beat me at the last minute. He would have more stuff than me, and now I know why. I 100% know why now. He does this thing where he gets more mass than you, and it is very subtle and hard to detect. So hard to detect that he plays well. He doesn't need this advantage. That's the problem. But he uses it to gain an unfair advantage over people who are threats to him. Instead of, taking the L like a normal human being, he goes off and decides to be totally legit. And he's one of the reasons why I gave up on Supreme Commander, because I thought, what's going on here? I just can't beat this guy. He frustrated me. And I guess I let the totally legit players win at that case. But I'm back now. I know better. The community is much wiser, and that is why I'm here to show you these clips, to tell you about these things. And, well, let's come back with the clip. How about that? And this is his Steam profile, by the way. And, of course, it's private. He used to be on my friends list. I added him on my friends list a couple times, and he'd always delete me, and there's a reason for that. This is a totally normal behavior of a totally legit player. So I'll be right back with the replay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting through the loading screen. You guys care enough about this game to sit through it and to get to the bottom of this case. So let's introduce the players. We got our totally legit player who shouldn't be totally legit. He has the fundamentals to be actually legit. Spawning in as the red UEF commander, we got commanderGee. He's a good player. That's what upsets me about this, because he doesn't need to do this. He's actually good at this game. We got Chromius spawning in as the purple Sovereign Commander, going hard on research, getting a bunch of research. Wow. And we got Unknown Desire spawning as the green Sovereign Commander. Miss seeing this guy on all the time. I wish he would play more. He is an absolutely amazing player. Wish he didn't retire. Maybe he'll come back. Let's hope he does. We got Colin 300 spawning in as the orange Aeon Commander, dropping down a land factory and getting some eco. And then we got ACAB spawning as the blue Aeon Commander, getting some land factories and some eco. And then we got Dow Wine, a person who I haven't seen on in forever, I think is retired, spawning in as the brown UEF Commander. Wish that more people played. These are excellent players. So anyhow, guys, let me tell you how commanderGee gains an unfair advantage. He uses a tool to get more mass than everybody. Do notice Chromius, he has four 4 research stations and only 4 mass extractors, and it's taken him a long time to build energy generators. Now, look at everyone else. They don't have a whole lot of stuff. Look at that. Only 2 mass extractors, 2 land factories, and he went build cost, build time. Now that's rude as all heck, Colin. Now, let's look at Commander Z's build. He's got three research stations and a whole bunch of mass. Now, does that look legit to you? He didn't get build cost or build time down for the UEF. He didn't do that. Now he is building a factory. He should not be able to afford that factory after all of this. That should take him much longer. Look at Unknown Desire. He's got a similar build, and he does not have as much stuff. You could argue, yeah, there's more mass extractors. There's 7 mass extractors for Commander Z and 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 6 for Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire is darn close. And Unknown Desire has only 1 energy generator. Look at that. And he went build cost, build time. Now look at this. We got 3 mass extractors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy generators, and 7 mass extractors. Does that seem legit? I don't think so. Everyone else is, look at that, super slow. Colin is a butt and has destroyed a research station, probably with his TML. Very rude thing to do. That's a big kick me sign, most definitely. And look at this. Commander Z can't afford a bunch of meteors right out of the gate. Now, Commander Z, it's taken him a hard time, taken him a lot to build this land factory. It's because he subtly does his unfair advantage with mass. It's very, very subtle. So he doesn't use it all the time. That way he's sitting there. It looks like he's waiting to build stuff. And he doesn't use it throughout the match. So you could say he's not such a bad guy, but he's still giving himself an unfair advantage, making him totally legit. So let's speed this up and see how this plays out. Now, Unknown Desire, wonder why Unknown Desire pulled away from that. Probably should have gone for Commander Z. Probably could have destroyed him right there. And Commander Z, of course, totally legitly has an AC-1K. Probably needs to build more energy generators unless he also has an unfair advantage on that as well. Now that is rude. Chromius going nanobot weapon. Probably not the best thing against megaliths. Oh, there's police outside my house. That is interesting. Hopefully it is the totally legit police. I saw flashing lights out front of my house. That is creepy. So apparently Chromius died. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that cut. Those flashing lights outside my place really threw me off. So I'm super, super sorry. Chromius, this is definitely not a good idea. Yeah, against an ACU and a Megalith, not going to happen. And boom, down he goes. So anyhow, guys, I'm super sorry for that cut again. That wine goes not cool. But anyhow, I'm super sorry about that once again. The flashing lights were actually my neighbor. They were having had to go away, I think, in an ambulance, not trying to air out their business. But I just want to say, wish them well, because that that's really sad. And I think Colin's going to eat it now too. Down goes Colin. Unfortunate for him. So yeah, Super sad. And then, of course, the totally legit player has AC-1 Terrors. I'm sure Unknown Desire is really happy about that. He's got air himself, but of course the totally legit player has Wasps. So down goes Unknown Desire, and down goes ACAB. So I'm sure they're really thrilled to deal with a totally legit player. So guys, wish my neighbor well. I'm sorry to have made that cut, but those flashing lights totally freaked me out and totally took all my attention away from that. So anyhow, let's go over this totally legit player's base. Look at all that crap. Of course, you could probably all that crap after you have these expansions, but he had 7 mass extractors, 3 research stations, 5 energy generators, and was able to afford a land factor after some time. If you looked at Chromius's build for energy, for research stations, there was no, he couldn't even afford an energy generator without some time. And then the closest to what Commander Z did um, was Unknown Desire over here. He couldn't afford a whole lot, but of course Unknown Desire was, I mean, of course Commander Z was able to. That's quite peculiar, huh? Anyhow, quit being a turd sandwich there, Commander Z. Quit using tools to give yourself an unfair advantage in mass, because you're a great player. You got the fundamentals down, and if you are watching this, please don't think I'm talking crap about you. You are so, you know what? I'm sorry, man. The community doesn't deserve this. You're a great player. You have the fundamentals down, but you need to be better, man. Better person. Don't do things like this. Play fairly, and people respect you more. You are good. So that's what I can't stress enough about this. It blows my mind when good players do things like this, and actually very much so disappoints me. So change your ways, man. Please do it. So anyhow, on with the rest of the video. Thank you guys for sitting through this. Obviously, Commander G's profile is a throwaway profile, aka totally legit. Here's how we know. No information is given. It's been offline for 78 days and the level is 0. Let's see how much. Look at that. Oh, not very much XP, not even 100 XP to reach level 1. So only 6 friends, not very many. And I have to tell you guys, commanderGee, I chose commanderGee right after Commander Z because they rhyme and that's pretty funny. It's a pretty good play on totally legit players. I mean, they make it obvious, they make it easy for us to spot. So commanderGee is one of those players you don't want in your lobby. And I'm going to show you why. Because he's super totally legit human garbage. Human garbage. Let's see the replay, shall we? Oh no, another loading screen, as Captain Munchies may proclaim. I hope he is well. I haven't seen that guy in a while. And I'm sorry for the loading screen, but that's how it goes. The map is Tourney Dome. And let me pause it before the totally legitness happens and introduce the players. I gotta say hi to everybody, because, you know, sometimes people like being seen. So we got the Italian job spawning in as the Blue Cyber Commander. We got Lost Space. I played Lost Space. Lost Space, pretty good player. Spawning in as the Green Cyber Commander. We got Parodontax. Well, that's what we were getting. Spawning in as the Purple Cyber Commander. And then we got Oops, spawning in as the Red Aeon Commander. That's a funny name. And let's see who the opponents are. We got Silva Pedro 531 spawning in as the proper color, the teal Cyber Commander. And then we got FEAR, spelling fear, spawning in as the white Cyber Commander. Lots of Cybern today. And we got our totally legit player spawning as the baby puke green, baby vomit green Cyber Commander. And then we got a cone. Hey, I like this guy. He's a good dude. Spawning in as the brown Aeon Commander. Let's hit that play, speed it up just a tad bit, and let's watch the total legitness happen. So as you can see, no mass extractors being built. Huh. Broken replay, anybody? So he's got legit research thus far. No mass extractors over in the starting base. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. He's making research stations even though he has totally legit research. He gives himself a totally legit unfair research advantage. So you could tell it's a totally legit replay because the replay is broken. Look at that. That is a totally... Those mass extractors are definitely capped. He just stood there for a minute. Definitely enough time to build those mass extractors. So let's speed it up. Yeah, everyone else is playing actually legit. And this guy is being totally legit, building his land factories. He's got, I mean, right now it looks like he hasn't been all that legit because he's been pretty covert about it. But look at this guy, 6 minutes in, he built 2 land factories, and he's getting a bunch of artillery. That is totally legit. You will not see artillery at 6 minutes. You can't afford it unless you're not being attacked at all. But in a section like this, it's not going to happen very easily. Like that costs a ridiculous amount of research, a ridiculous amount of energy. That's why he built all that, and he only built 2. What? And he didn't finish this one. This guy is super good. If he had three wreck stuff, you could already tell this guy doesn't have his fundamentals down, and that's why he needs to be totally legit. He literally does not have his fundamentals down to save his life. Look at this. Look. This is why people use tools to get an unfair advantage against others, because they don't know how to finish their buildings. And look at this. Look at this. He's taking damage from a Yenzu, and he's building this right in front of a bunch of TML. What is wrong with this guy? And that's how you know he's totally legit. He's wasting any mass that he may have. He's building these things in range of tactical missiles. I don't understand. I do not understand. And there's a strategic launch. Very nicely done there, Lost Space. And it's probably going right for the totally legit player. Everybody knows in this lobby that he is totally legit. And he's running away. And all that wreckage is gone. He didn't get hit by that. And now the TML are, I think, targeting him. Look, he's building the long range. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, by TML. How embarrassing! Oh! Oh! Oh, that has got to be embarrassing. Now, that is how you... Totally legit, right? See, his fundamentals aren't there, and instead of putting the time in to become a good player, he has to artificially prop himself up by being totally legit. You could see that in players like Mini Nova, Black Daffy, and even commanderGee. commanderGee does have the fundamentals down. It doesn't need to be doing this. But guys like commanderGee, however, has no clue how to actually play this game. Fundamentals are just not there. Building right in front of TML just tells you he doesn't know what he's doing. Not finishing a very expensive building tells us he doesn't know what he's doing. And getting killed by TML, look at this. Units should not be getting hit by TML either. But it happens. However, being killed by TML, I used to play people and build a bunch of TML so it would one-shot their ACU if it's standing still. I thought that was funny. And oops is gone somehow, but Let's speed it up to finish this game. But I love to show you guys that I love showing you when totally legit players get beat. That is one of my absolute favorite things to do with this series. Like these guys sit there and think they are God. Like you read some of the Mini Nova comments. Like they are so delusional. There's such a skew in beliefs. Like there's such a cognitive distortion in even the things he writes about. Like it's very, very strange. So these guys really, really have no idea what they're doing to the community and what they are doing to themselves. They're just making themselves pariahs to this community. This community's small. You can't be like that. And by making a whole bunch of Smurf accounts, that's not cool. And you're buying this game over and over again. I mean, I think that's great to support the game and the developer. That's rad. That's super rad. Well, I guess you're not supporting the developer, but it's super rad that that's happening. However, it's not cool to buy a whole bunch of accounts just to make people's life miserable. So anyhow, as you can see, the replay is broken. I mean, everyone else is dead. We got the Italian job, and where's Lost Space at? Oh, Lost Space is dead somehow. All right, well, it's I don't know who won this. So as you can see, it's broken, and you could thank commanderGee for that. So guys, comment me down below whether you think commanderZ and commanderGee are totally legit or actually legit. And I will be posting my band stuff and the Discord server maybe and my old videos and Slow Frog's videos so you could see if commanderZ is actually totally legit. So anyhow, guys, I'm gonna end this video right here, right now, and I'm hoping you guys are loving this series. I'm enjoying making it because it's kind of funny to me, and hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it. So anyhow, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite because that helps me out. Send your good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, and comment down below. Say something nice about the players. Well, you don't have to say anything nice about the totally legit players. You could well, don't be mean either. You could ask them to change their ways. That would be a good thing to do. Because commanderZ actually has his fundamentals down, and he could be a great player, but he chooses to be totally legit rather than actually legit. So say something nice about that, and go to my band's video and comment. Say something nice about the music and the puppets. That stuff is super cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move on from that. Yeah, where am I? I have a Patreon page. Hook me up with some cash. And if you don't have the cash to do that, to hook it up monthly, spend at least $1 and buy one of my band's songs. That would help me out a lot. And I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.